Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Elena and this is going to be a get ready with me plus a get to know me video. This is my first video in English. In my channel I only have videos speaking Spanish, but I am going to start uploading videos speaking English as well as speaking Spanish. I have been wanting to do this since like a very long time, but I didn't actually took the step to actually record and be talking in English, but now I am doing it and I'm just really excited to be doing this. So for today's get ready with me, I'm basically just going to show you guys my natural makeup that I use every day. I'm just going to tell some facts about myself so you guys get to know me. So yeah, without anything else to say, let's start with this video. So my first step in my makeup routine is to be putting these hair clips onto my hair. So I already put them on and this is how it looks like, so you guys can see my face better. My first step in my makeup routine is basically using a primer or something for the skin. So the moisturizer that I use is this one, and it's from the brand Jergens, and I have been using this one for years and it has really worked for me. My skin is dry, so this one's for dry skin and it has been working really good for my skin. As I said, I buy it at CVS or Walgreens, but it's really affordable and I really like it. I feel like I sometimes be putting on moisturizer really harsh on my skin and I know I shouldn't, but yeah. I go to my next step, which is putting on some Vaseline or something on your lips so they can stay hydrated, because sometimes they're pretty dry when I am going to basically just put on lip liner or something. So I like them to get hydrated, but not to a point where they're too hydrated. So yeah, I just put on a little bit of this and then we're good to go. After my moisturizer, I be using sunblock. So the sunblock that I use is the Neutrogena. It's the 50 SPF and I don't have it right now, but it's the night, so don't worry. It's really fundamental to be using sunscreen. Since I started to use sunscreen, I have not went a day without using sunscreen because it's really good for your skin and I just really recommend you to use it. I am going to go with my concealer. I like to put on my concealer right after, and the concealer that I use is this one. It's from Item Beauty and it's on the shade 230 and it's the Earth Hot concealer. I really like using concealer because I feel it's really lightweight and it's not like foundations, because I feel foundations are really heavy. I actually have rosacea and I remember that my rosacea was really bad in 2021 in December. At that point it was pretty bad. I remember I used to wear a bunch of foundation, really heavy foundation, to go to school, and I also used to wear masks. So I remember when I will take out my mask, my skin will look just really bad. I be putting concealer like this. I don't put on concealer every day because I have started to love my skin when it's pretty glowy, and I just don't feel putting concealer because I'm it looks good without it. I'm not going to be putting it in or anything. But yeah, basically when I am going to be doing makeups that are mostly glams or that type of makeup, I've been putting on more concealer. Right now I put on a great amount, so sometimes I be putting on this kind of amount. But going back to my rosacea, I remember that my skin will just be even more red after I will take out my makeup and everything, and it was really affecting me because I wouldn't to be taking pictures of me without my mask and without a tons of foundation. And with my foundation I will look good, but I feel without my foundation I will just look pretty red. And I also had a lot of acne in this side of my face. I remember that when I found out that rosacea, it's something that you can control but you cannot stop having it, I was oh my goodness, I'm gonna be stuck with this my whole life. I was losing hope, but then I found a dermatologist and she prescribed me some stuff for my face, and I'm just really grateful with those products and everything because they did really good for my skin. My skin now, it's just way better. I do have a little bit of redness in this area of my nose. It really made my self-esteem go up. I feel like it's really unfair that sometimes we have to like feel bad with our own self for having like something in us that we basically just don't like. Sometimes it's like you just try to hide it, but you're not feeling like yourself. That's how I used to feel with this. So the sponge that I'm using is the Real Techniques, and I know it looks like, girl, go clean your makeup or something. I do clean my makeup, I do. I cleaned this one like a week ago or something, but I haven't like, I also put on blush on it, so don't mark me as like someone who doesn't clean their makeup. I used to not clean my makeup actually. I remember that I used to clean my makeup like, I don't even know, but I just know that I didn't clean my makeup as much. But now I do clean it more because I noticed that I started to get like a little bit of blackheads right here, and to avoid them I was like, okay, what are we gonna do to try to like avoid those? And then I read that you have to be cleaning your makeup brushes and sponges like every certain time. So I'm now trying to clean it like every week or like every 2 weeks. This is how the makeup is looking. And I do use translucent powder. This is the translucent powder that I'll be using. I'm not really sure how you pronounce this, but this is the brand, and it's in like the mini size, and I think it's so cute, and it looks like this. So I used to put on the translucent powder from Revolution, but now I put on this one. I feel like it's just like way quicker to be having them like this instead of like opening the whole package. I will just open the package, it will just be like a mess. Now I just use this one to put it on and blend it as well. So I don't be putting like translucent setting powder on all of my face. I just be putting it like right here. I also be putting it right here. I don't be putting setting powder every day. It's just like it depends on how I'm feeling. I don't be putting it on my forehead because I feel like it looks cakey on me. I know there's some people who be putting it on their foreheads, but for me it doesn't really work. Now we're going to be applying bronzer. So I actually have like a funny story with my bronzer. So my bronzer is from this brand, which is Bare Minerals. I love this bronzer so much. I don't know what the tone is, but as you guys can see, it's actually broken. This is just the mirror because it fails. So I have my bronzer right here. I keep it right here on my makeup because I just really love this bronzer and I love its color, and I love this brand, and I be using this one brush from e.l.f. So I just do contour with my bronzer. In the camera it looks kind of weird right now, but I don't know if I did it right. I mean, anyway. So then I just put on some on my forehead, and then on my nose I just be putting it like this, just so it gives you like a little color on your nose, and then I kind of like blend that out with my hands. Then I just use this one brush, which is really small, and this one's from Simply Essential. I take this one and I just draw like a triangle, but like inverted. I just go like this, and then I go like right here, and right there. So then I like to blend that in with my fingers. And this shape, I really like it because I feel like it really goes with my nose. Because I remember that I used to do like another type of contour on my nose. I just feel comfortable with this one. I hope that it's already blended in. I feel like it's already like blended. And that's how it looks like. Now I'm going to be putting on highlighter. So this is my highlighter. It's from Wet n Wild, and it's the Mega Glow highlighting powder, and it's the Golden Flower Crown. I just put on like a little bit of highlighter on my nose. Sometimes I feel like I put on too much highlighter and it feels weird, but that's just how it looks like now. This is the blush that I use, and this is the brush. And I also use another blush I'm going to show you guys right now. This is the O3 Bossy Cheeky Stamp, and it's like a heart, and it's from the brand Kaja. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sometimes I be putting up too much stamps in my face. Don't get me wrong, I feel like blush is so cute and it gives you like life to the makeup. I feel like sometimes if I put on too much, it just looks weird. I use this one, other blush, which is called Third Date, and I think it's so cute. The package, it's just like too cute, and it's like a mini size, and I really love mini size. You guys are gonna like find a bunch of like mini size on my makeup. I put on a little bit on my forehead, not too much, and yeah, that's just like how it looks like. I use the Brow Chow I think that's how you pronounce it, from Item Beauty, and it's the brow definer, and it's in the color Neutral Tape. My brows are really thick and I don't really like to put on too much makeup on them, so I prefer to just not put on as much makeup and just put on like a little bit if I have like some spaces where I want to. For example, in this brow, I almost all the time be putting makeup in like this side. Then I'm just going to blend it in with this one. I actually have been making videos since I was like 12, so if you guys are interested in like scrolling back to my last videos, you guys are maybe going to like find some of my videos in Spanish. This is from Revolution, from the advent calendar, and it's a brow gel. Sometimes for my brows I just be putting brow gel and that's it. I am going to try to start being more consistent in YouTube and try to like post more often. I also really like music, so if you guys get to see covers, that type of content is going to be right here in this channel. I just think it's like really interesting to like make videos in like 2 languages, and that's basically like my point of like what I'm going to be trying to do. I don't be doing this every day because I know it's not good for your lashes, but they just look bomb when I do it. I use this mascara, which is the M2U New York City. It's almost empty, but it's really cute and it's a mini size. I just be putting up like first on like the top, and then I go from bottom to top, something like this, and it's almost empty, so maybe it's not gonna make the same effect that it used to do. Now we're gonna be doing the lips, and this part really makes me excited. So I'm going to be using the Revolution, this one from the advent calendar. I think it's Fear. I think that's how you pronounce it. I start like right here. Then just put on a dot of my concealer, a little bit. Like that is fine. So just tap in with my lips and then with my hand. And then I put on some lipstick. So I have this lip oil, which is also from Revolution, and it's this one. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys liked it and enjoy it. I am going to start posting content more often here. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, as well as commenting any video ideas that you guys might like to see in the channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media, on my TikTok and my Instagram. I'm going to be leaving the links in the description for all of you. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!